don't look at me, little puppet. Oh man, our food was in there. Looks like we're eating mini tacos.
Welcome back. It's your man Auto Alchemist, and we got, the Lowrider Series 3 from Cartooned. So we're gonna bust this thing open. I appreciate everybody who liked the video that I previously did with buying the whole collection. I promised y'all, I know it was a little bit waiting, but I promised y'all that I was gonna bust one of these open, and this is what it is. But I just wanted to show y'all on the bottom side of this. I didn't mention this in the other video because I had just seen it after I posted it. But you got like a little jump, measurement for when you jump. So I thought that was really neat. I guess I never showed you the packaging instructions inside. Yeah, so again, these light up. You could put that on the back and it hops. Really, really nice packaging. You know, you hate to tear something like this up. Let's hop this thing off. Let me see the best way to do this. This thing's already kind of, oh yeah, look at that, look at that. It's already kind of open from the bottom there. Take this thing around. All right, so yeah, let me get this. Yeah, see, we were able to pop it open without having to bust it all the way through. Again, so you could see what's going on there. Yeah, those are all the ones that I had showed you in the previous video. You saw them in the flesh. All the different official, branding, the Ford, the GM. They really cartooned. I mean, they're a new brand. This is a new thing. I really don't get, again, I don't get too much in the tuned cars, but when it came to these lowriders, man, there's just a special spot in my heart for lowriders. Yeah, so this is what we're working with. Front, we're gonna go and take this puppy out. Don't. Oh, yeah, buddy. And then take this one out. All right, so let's get to a better view. You see that? The little bar there. So I'm guessing it hooks like that. So yeah, there's like a little area in there. You see a little hole right underneath that screw? That's where that pico needs to sit in. So let's get that sucker up in there. Okay, so that's pretty stationary. Because you need to have these wheels out. Oh, hold on. In case for y'all wondering, the instructions actually are on this box right there. So let's make sure we're doing that right. So these are the instructions for the battery replacement. 3 1.5 batteries, the AG4 LP 626 alkaline batteries. That's what's going to need to happen with that, is the removal of the axle. Whoop de whoop. But yeah, it's saying we got to disconnect, remove the rear. It says remove the rear wheels and ball socket from the chassis, then attach wheels and ball socket to the hopper. Okay, and that's the picture they give for that. Attach the hammer hopper to your lowrider car. Hammer hopper. That's what they're calling it. Alrighty, so that's what that is. Okay, so I have removed. Man, I might just use these wheels on something else. I'm not even. Okay, anyways, I removed this from here. This is a little ball socket. You remove from there. Blink, it pops out. Okay, so then you need to attach this back here. That's what this metal bar is for, jingling this thing together. So you would have to put that on there to get this back attached to the car so everything stays in. Okay, so I got it up in there. It's nice and I did it backwards. You might miss it a time or two, but just push in. Don't try to force it. You'll probably break something, but okay, so here we go. I'm gonna put my thumb on top. Boom. That's probably the best way to do that. I put my thumb on top of here. I laid it Let's see. I'm gonna lay it on top of here. I'm gonna lay it on top of here and then just push down. Oh, there it goes. Push down and push forward. So lay it when you do this because you're gonna have trouble. Trust me. Make sure. Okay, there it goes. There it goes. You're gonna lay it down on top of there. Push down with your thumb and then push inwards that way, and you'll get it. You'll get it. Trust me, you'll get it. Okay. So then now, boom, it's on there all the way. I mean, if they can make this for a regular size car, this would be dope. This would be dope. I don't mean to be so much of a critic, but when you're playing with these toys, you're kind of thinking, what's the simplest way to have fun, and then also how long does the fun last? But it does have a cool little bounce to it. But man, that's super smooth. That hop. Oh, okay, there it is. I think I could see it. There's springs up in there. I don't know if you could see that. If I turn off the light, you probably really won't be able to see it. But trust me, right there where that light's at, where the base of the light is, right here, there's a casing, and inside that casing is a spring, and it's basically like a pin spring. So any of y'all build lowriders with your stock Hot Wheels, I would say the springs off of a pin, because I've done a video before. I can post it again. I've done a video before where I used what I basically did just to get it to hop. I did it real quick. I put a pin spring on the front end of it, and I just, you know, put the car sitting in this way, and I was just bouncing it. And you couldn't see my hand, obviously, but you knew what was going on. You really couldn't see the spring because the car was moving too fast, and that's kind of how I did it. But to put them inside to act like shock absorbers, that's really fresh. Look at that. Look at that recoil on that thing. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah, this is what you're gonna buy when you get one of these. This is what you're gonna buy. You're gonna buy the cool, and then again, it has to basically stay like that, and then you're gonna have to break this thing down just to display it. Again, on this Series 3, you do not have. I'm gonna turn this thing off. You do not have the capability of doing a individual lift on these wheels. These things do have springs in them, so the front wheels axles are connected, and this back piece is just kind of, it's just back here when you connect this piece into it, and so that's the way it kind of sits. So for what it is, man, I'm kind of liking it. I'm kind of not liking it. I definitely would prefer all the wheels be individual. I've just been a real big fan of that. That's just my uh, take on the thing. I like it like that. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Remember to like and subscribe. And I'll probably do some more of these. Let me know what y'all want to see. Definitely let me know what y'all want to see. And I can see if I could do it. And we'll get it going from there. But yeah, I kind of like it without it all set up. It just doesn't seem. Let me change this. Let me change the maybe the axle being in a different position will change the characteristics. You would think it would. So this is the last one. I had it in the very first one. This is the very last one. And so, whoa, man, that thing sits all the way out there. Oh, okay, 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 okay. Say what? Okay, okay. They got me. They got me. I'm not gonna complain about it anymore. That's what I wanted. That's partly what I wanted. If we're gonna have the individual ones, I wanted it to do that. That's what I was looking for. So when I prop it, I wanted to. Oh, man. Sorry, y'all. I wanted it to do that. So I wonder if I. Okay, so that one's like, whoa. Yeah, so that's way too easy to do that. So let me kick it back one in. One, two. What, really? One, two, and three slots. So let me put it to the middle slot. So I could put it one, two, three. I'm gonna put it on 2 because I had it on 1. I just had it on 3. Now we are on in the middle on 2, and that actually sits kind of weird still. That wheel's sitting all the way back there, but you can actually get some. Oh, yeah, I kind of like it on that last setting. If I was a kid, this would have been super cool to play with at school. Oh man, that would have been cool. But yeah, I definitely like it on the last setting. Just won't, and just go wham, wham. That's so cool. I like that. Just wham. Yeah, that makes me smile. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, y'all know what it's working with. Sorry, I didn't mean to make this video too long for y'all, but I just wanted to show y'all all the ins and outs. And if you haven't, got a rendition of what you got here, I try to be as thorough as I could. Please leave a like and considering subscribing, maybe even sharing it with somebody who loves these lowriders. And let me know what y'all think. Okay, we're gonna be out. Y'all take care. Remember, check your fluids, and we'll see you in the next one.